Hi everyone, following my last video about the new M5 Pro MacBook. Here in Europe, we don't get anymore the charger in the box, the power brick. So I need a new one, and also like the smartphones don't come with the power brick for a while now. So I decided to buy this Ugreen charger. I have another Ugreen charger. It's a 65 watts charger, but a downside for that one, that's the MacBook Pro, the default charger for the base model is 70 watts, so it's already 5 watts less. And when you plug another device on the other ports, you get even less power output in each port. So this one with 160, it can do 116 on one part, and even if you put device on the other parts, you still get a little bit more power output compared to a smaller one. So I need to check the manual, but I think I can get like 100 or 120 on the top part and like 30 on the other part, so would be enough to charge or full charge the MacBook and also an iPhone, for example. So it's a gallium nitrate. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. Charger, but even though it's very heavy, very different that I did from the charger that I have before. So it says that I have thermal guard, 16-inch MacBook Pro. It can charge to 7% in 6 minutes. So it's very nice. Power delivery 3.0 with 140 watts max in single port charging. Here we have more information, but I don't care for this very much. So let's open it. And below I have some Ugreen cables that I will show after. So the simple box. I forgot to mention it's from the series Next Note Pro. Beside of the design, I don't know if it has any kind of difference. The specs are very similar. The other series from Ugreen, I really don't know the difference. But let's see the charger itself. It's pretty heavy. So we have here the charger. So two USB ports on the top with the label that's for laptops and phones, and the two below that's just for phones. Ugreen, that's no, very nice. Seems to be a very good material. Like my other one is not from the Pro series, and I already have like 6 years, 7 years. My other Ugreen charger, so when I'm using this until this moment, so they produce very nice charger. Let's see. User instructions. All the languages. Nothing important here. One sticker. Okay, charger. Let's see if they show us a diagram for which port we can use to get the maximum power. Yeah, we have it. So here is the most important thing here about this device. So as I was mentioned, well, it's even better than I remember. We can get like 100 watts in one part and 660 on the other. So we can charge two devices, like the MacBook and the iPhone, with 60 watts. So like 60 watts in the iPhone, I think not support so much charger. So we can charge, for example, a MacBook Pro and also an iPad Pro, for example, with 60 watts. So it's very nice. And what more I have here another configuration. So 130 if we use the port in the below, 22.5 in the one that's USB-A if you're not using just USB-C ports. That's interesting. We can charge three devices at the same time, so using 65 watts on the second and 30 watts on the third device. So it's a very nice option too. And they don't show if we use all the four ports here. The show probably is this: you can use two ports at 65 and one port 5 volts 3 ampere. So if you use the two ports below, we receive a smaller wattage, but very nice too. Yeah, this is 4-port charging, so we don't have a third option for the 4 ports, second option, sorry. And here we don't see like one, just for using one part, how much we got here. So actually, as is mentioned on the box, the maximum output will be 140. We will not output 160. So if we use just the first part, will be 140. Just the second will be 100. Just the third will be 30, and the USB-A 22.5. So the max amount is 140. That's more than enough for the M Pro chip. I think the M5 Max and previous one, M2, maybe it got a larger charger, I'm not sure, but the Pro chip, I don't think that it will use all of this, so it's already very nice. And just to show, if you want, I can do I have a wattage tester. I can perform a charge for the MacBook testing the charge itself. Currently it's full battery, so I will not be able to check. And just show the cable very quick. Since it outputs more energy than normal, I bought this cable to use it together with it. So our Ugreen cable. This is two cables in that package, and if I'm not mistaken, it's for up to 240 watts. This cable is not showing the box. Here. So 240 watts USB-C to USB-C cable. And I think that is funny. Most of the cables that have like this higher wattage, they are just for power. Like for data, it's USB 2.0, I think, like 480 megabytes. If you want to receive data on the cable, they have like 10 gigs cable and also 40 gigs cable, but they are way more expensive, and most of the time they pass less energy. So if you want a cable that's pass a lot of wattage and also a lot of data, you need a higher tier cable. It would be more expensive. In this case, like a 40 gigs and also 240 watts, I think would be a Thunderbolt cable, not even just USB-C anymore, but I'm not sure. But, so in the box we have the two cables, the two welcome things to roll up the cables. Very nice. Ugreen's always send this. And I will pick just one of the cables, but here we have it. So the same shade of gray as the power brick, or at least very close. And we have the green label here on the black part. All the previous cables that I had from Ugreen there are very nice, and I'm using them. The first ones that I bought, I think for now 4 or 5 years, so they are very high quality cables. Here, this is like 2 meters cables. In foot, I have no idea. Sorry if I have some American people watching this, but even the box is just in meters, so I have no idea how many foots are these. But it's a 2 meter cable. So it seems to be very high tiering. All of the green cables are very nice quality. So this was just like a quick unboxing of the Ugreen charger and Ugreen cable for charging. Most of my use will be for charging my MacBook. And like it's so heavy, like to carry this in the bag just for charging the iPhone, I think it's not worth it because it's very heavy. So it's mainly for the laptop when I am on the go. Here at home I use mostly my Thunderbolt dock, but it seems to be a very nice charger. So that's it, guys. If you have any kind of doubts, please let me know. And if there is some people from Brazil watching this and want a review in Portuguese, please also let me know. I'm trying to do this video in English to see if I reach more public, but I gladly do the same video again in Portuguese if you guys want to see a review in Brazilian Portuguese also. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Until next time.